Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's me, Tuv's hairless clone. That's right, I shaved. I went from this to this. Let me know if you think it's better or worse in the comments. Personally, I do think it's worse, I'm not gonna lie. I do like the facial hair, but you know, I look more like a 19-year-old, right? I probably look like I'm 16 or 17. Hello guys, how are you doing? It's been about a week and a half since I last uploaded. I just wanna say shout out to this person right here, that's their ad. They sent me this through the P.O. box, and man, I've been rocking this hoodie ever since I got it. Also, it was very nice meeting one of you guys at the Glaive concert. That was really cool, so shout out to you. So as you read in the title, today we're gonna be talking about the internet's strangest websites. Now, we're not talking about anything morbid or dark in specific. This is just strange. There could be some funny websites here. There could be some completely horrifying websites on here, which honestly, it's half of the list is some dark stuff. You know, I mean, what do you expect? You're watching Tuv, bro. Like, yeah. And I know that a bunch of you guys are gonna leave a ton of website suggestions down below. If this video gets 25,000 likes, we will make part 2 only talking about the dark web. Alright, so .onion links that you can only access through Tor browser. Usually my videos get about 15,000 likes, so if this hits 25,000 likes, that would be insane. And yeah, we'll do a dark web / deep web version of this video. This video is about websites that anyone can access on your address bar. In this video, we will be covering 19 different websites, and I'm going to be giving you guys somewhat of a brief description of each. I can't go too in-depth because this video would be crazy long, but let's have some fun. Let's have some fun today. All websites will be linked down in the description so you guys can go visit them. And please make sure to go follow me on Instagram at @mynameIsTuv. I'm trying to hit 30,000 followers by the end of the year, and we're trying to hit 400,000 subscribers on this channel by the end of the year as well. So if we can hit 400K by the end of this year, that would be mind-blowing. And without further ado, sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Instacam.org. Instacam.com is a website that allows you to view security cameras. Though these websites are all considered public, upon entering the site, you are greeted by this message. Welcome to Instacam Project, the world's biggest directory of online surveillance security cameras. Select a country to watch live. Street, traffic, parking, office, road, beach, earth, online webcams. Now you can search live webcams around the world. You can find here Axis, Panasonic, Linksys, Sony, TP-Link, Foscam, and a lot of other network video cams available online without a password. So from my understanding, if you have a security camera linked to any of these companies, chances are you could end up on this website. But your security camera needs to not have a password. How this website gains access to them, I don't know. I'm assuming they have some sort of program that just enables them to host any footage onto their website. I'm guessing this is legal because they're public. That's it. If they were private, that's illegal, but if you just didn't set up a password, yeah, there's a chance you're on this website. You can sort by manufacturer, country, place, city, and time zone. You ever wanted to watch live footage of a Russian hotel, a random street, a squirrel in Tokyo? Well, this website is just for you. In the frequently asked questions section, they explain that only network surveillance security cameras are collected here, and these cameras are not hacked. All cameras listed on the site do not have password protection. Like I was saying, if you don't have a password set up to your security camera, you could be on the site without even knowing it. They're aware of this since they tell you that if you see your camera on the site and you want to take it off, you just contact them. So you have to manually check security camera hosting sites in order to see if you're on there. Want to know the crazy part? The exact coordinates to each camera is listed right there on the website. So guys, if we learned a lesson here, it's to make sure if you ever get a security camera, set up a password for it. MrDeepfakes.com. Have you ever wanted to watch, how do I say this? P-Hub content with your favorite celebrity's face on them? Well, this website exists and does exactly that. This clip right here isn't actually Scarlett Johansson. It's her face being deepfaked onto an adult actress's body. Now, the question we're gonna face when we talk a lot about these websites is it legal? Well, to answer this, I'd say yes and no. InternetJusticeSociety.org states, accordingly, copyright is not a good weapon to be put against deepfake, as the victim of deepfakes do not own a copyright interest in their own image. On the other side, the victim deepfake can take to the right of personal data protection. So basically, if you think it's invading your privacy, then yes, you can go ahead and sue. But by the time you find out about it, it's probably been viewed tens of thousands of times on these random websites. Not you specifically, I'm just saying like you in general. Not you specifically, bro. Is it ethical? Fuck no, it's not. Go watch some actual P-Hub videos. Don't turn into these creeps that targeted women and ended up creating at least 104,000 fake nude images and shared it with each other. ThisPersonDoesNotExist.com. This website generates a new lifelike image each time the page is refreshed, using technology developed by chipmaker NVIDIA. Yes, everyone you see here isn't actually real. They're images created from using faces all over the internet. If you wanted to make your own custom face, then generated photos is just for you. Have fun making your dream partner. Y'all think this girl looks like me? Have you guys seen me as a girl with the face app filters I post on Instagram? Bro, I'll be such a fine girl. It's not even funny. Kekma.net. Kekma.net is a website that loads up a bunch of flashing images with, the image is a man who had his face mauled off by a bear. It's very bloody. Just flashing, and you hear super loud sounds. I think it's a man screaming, and in the center there's a video of a man sticking a metal rod inside of his thing, and I think that was in the BME Pain Olympics. If you don't know what the Pain Olympics is, it's just men cutting off their things. Some of those clips are fake. Don't believe everything that's on the internet. The site actually goes full screen, so you can't click out of the tab instantly. Then when you try to leave, you get this notification. Obviously a troll by the creator. At the bottom of the website, it shows a link to the official Kekma channel, where the Kekma movie 2, Catalin's Revenge, is shown. This is a 43-minute, I guess, shock/troll video. It's very racist, and the comments are extremely hateful. Cthulhu. Cthulhu is the only dark web website that I will mention, so just take this as a free trial for if we hit 25,000 likes on this video. So let's hit 25,000 likes, guys. This website is fairly old from what I can tell. Screenshots range from 2013 to 2015. I don't have an actual .onion link, so sorry about that. Luckily, I have some screenshots. This website is, well, it's online hitmen. Yes. Assassins. Solutions to common problems. We are an organized criminal group, former soldiers and mercenaries from the FFL, highly skilled with military experience of more than 5 years. We can perform hits all around the world. If you're asking yourself why someone would need to hire a killer online, we'll tell you. Simply because it is anonymous. You can always find examples of contractors who collaborated with cops when they were facing 20 years of prison, and you, the buyer, could end up in the prison because of that. On the other hand, you can also find examples where police found who had the interest to put out a contract, and they can come to you and you can give your testimony, which would put the hitman in jail. Now, a bunch of articles question the realism of these types of websites. Are they scammers trying to take advantage of stupid people, or are they undercover cops? Well, to this day, we really don't know, since no one wants to try it out, and even if it was real, no one's gonna go out and say, guys, it worked for me. Like, it's not gonna happen. Let's take a look at their prices, shall we? By the way, trigger warning for the R word, which I'm not gonna say. All of this is being paid through Bitcoin, you know, because it's anonymous. So we have murder types. For a regular murder, that would be $45,000 for a regular person and $180,000 for a public person. You can also make someone go missing, make it seem like their death was an accident. You could cripple people. So for cripple, is cripple offensive, bro? Yes, it is, which is why I censored it and will not be saying that moving forward. But for types, there's regular, uglify, two hands, and paralyze. These are the prices for those. In case you don't know what uglify means, uglify is when someone goes up to another person, and usually it's acid, and they throw acid in their face and it melts their face and it's irreversible. So that's what uglify means. We also have R word, and there's the price for regular, which is $8,000, and for an underage person that would be $21,000. We also have bombings and beatings. So is this real? I don't know, and I hope it's not, but I don't want to make you guys uncomfortable, so let's move on. Do you need an exorcism? Now, this one isn't strange because of its content, it's strange because it exists. This is a website where you would go if you or a loved one is going through an exorcism. Probably a loved one, because if you were the one dealing with that, I don't even think you could pick up a phone or go on a computer. Exorcism means the religious or spiritual practice of evicting demons, jinns, or other spiritual entities from a person or an area that is believed to be possessed. If you want to be really creeped out, look up the audio of the possession of the real Emily Rose. Shit will give you goosebumps, bro. So it's just freaky that you can hire someone to help you. Well, it's not freaky, but it's a very haunting thought that this is real. Look how nice this lady looks as well. She looks like she'd be that one fun art teacher that you hang out with during lunch at school and talk about life. Is that too specific? Is that okay? Run the Gauntlet. A very popular website is Run the Gauntlet. This website was created in 2015, and it's full of gruesome shock videos, and the point of it is for the user to make it to the last video. I can't show anything on the screen, so expect to see some background footage. It's a list of videos that gets worse and worse, and the goal is to make it to the end. You can't skip anything, and you have to wait for the entire video to end in order to move on to the next. They also have a cringe version where the videos get more and more cringeworthy, and honestly, if you're desensitized to gore, the cringe one is a lot worse. Worldometers. This is a world population clock. It tells you all the births today and all the deaths today. Of course, these are estimates, but knowing that people die every second is a little bit weird when you see the counter ticking right in front of you. This video is sponsored by Atlas VPN. Atlas VPN is a tool that encrypts your data and hides your virtual location. When connected to a VPN server, your device is connected to a new IP and DNS address, and all of the traffic is encrypted and routed towards that VPN server. When the traffic arrives at the server, the VPN server decrypts information and allows traffic to access the desired destination. They also have a data breach monitor feature. This feature allows you to check if your email has been scanned throughout any odd websites. This includes data breaches, data dumps, which includes your passwords and other sensitive information, and you can enable notifications so you're aware of such incidents. It also gives you a heads up to change your password before anyone else in the world has access to them. Atlas VPN is available on iPhone, Android, Mac, and PC. You guys can click our special link in the description and get an early access to an Atlas VPN Black Friday deal with 86% off and 3 extra months for free. Since the VPN changes your virtual location, let me show you guys something cool you could do with it. Let's say you're looking for a specific movie or show on Netflix, but that movie or show isn't in your region. Simply turning on the VPN allows you to go anywhere you want in the world and watch your desired movie. Again guys, you can click our special link in the description and get an early access to an Atlas VPN Black Friday deal with 86% off and 3 extra months just for free. So if you are interested, make sure to check out the link in the description below. And now, let's get back to the video. planecrashinfo.com. So this one is pretty self-explanatory, one of the more morbid ones on the list. Obviously, it's made for educational purposes only, but the most dark part is the last words section, where you can actually hear the audio clips of the pilots. I'll play one now, so if you want to skip, then make sure to skip.
Ahead. Terrain ahead. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up.
Very rough target.
Pull up.
Control with the
Pull up. Pull up.
lastmealsproject.com. The Last Meals Project website was created by Jonathan Camboris, and since 2006, this project has documented the last meals of the executed, ranging from serial killers, first-time offenders, minors tried as adults, the mentally ill, and people who have been exonerated after they've been executed. It's really interesting seeing the variety of food and drinks these death row inmates chose as their last meals. Yvettesbridalformal. This is a website made for a business, that being Yvettesbridalformal. Though the website looks like a 12-year-old made it. It's so clumped up and has all types of colors for the fonts, but the website takes an odd turn when you start clicking around and see that there are writings about Salem witch trails and alien abductions. Not something you'd expect to see on this website. They also explain they have a new location, but every time I copy and paste that onto Google Maps, nothing pops up. However, I did call the number. Cool. So, Yvette, hit me back. ShaySt.John.net. As I've explained before, I love Shay St. John and her content was amazing. I'll give you guys a brief description of her and then we'll talk about the website. Shay St. John is a fictional character in art project who appears in a series of creepy and uncomfortable short films. St. John, created by Eric Fournier, was described with a backstory claiming she was a supermodel disfigured in a car accident who rebuilt her body with a collection of mannequin parts. The character Shay St. John is described as a model and is shown in videos wearing a plastic mask, a series of wigs and dresses, and manipulating wooden hands on sticks. She is described as having been hit by a train which resulted in the loss of her arms and legs. Instead of using prosthetics, she added mannequin parts to her face and added wooden hands so no one would see her badly deformed hands. St. John wears a series of masks throughout her videos, supposedly because she doesn't want anyone to see what she really looks like. The website, which no longer exists, is very unprofessional. If you're ever bored, I really suggest browsing the site. I really like the triggers section as Shay explains her triggers, which lets us know that she's just like the rest of us dealing with her own trauma. Sadly, Eric Fournier passed away in 2010. I really want to buy the Shay St. John DVD called The Triggers Compilation, but it's sold out everywhere. Well, it's not sold out, it's unavailable everywhere, so if anyone has it laying around, hey, I got a P.O. box. It's right there. So make sure to send me that DVD if anyone got their hands on it. Simulationargument.com. This website is, it's just a bunch of information collected to prove the theory that we're living in a simulation. So if you ever have any thoughts that we're living in a simulation, I guarantee you that if you read this entire website, you'll come out as a full believer. I haven't read this entire website. Quite frankly, I don't think we're living in a simulation. If anyone wants to prove me wrong, be my guest. Use the comments below. Very, very odd website, and the person who wrote this seems to really believe in this. Really, really, really believe in this. momspaghetti.ytmnd.com. Mom Spaghetti is Mom Spaghetti. This is a website with only one purpose: to load in a picture of Eminem with spaghetti in the background and play Lose Yourself, but he just keeps repeating Mom Spaghetti for almost every bar. One of the most important websites to this day, if you ask me. 160.com. So this website is the number 1 typed 60 times onto your address bar and then adding .com after. This website is Arnold Schwarzenegger's face photoshopped onto the Sailor Moon's cast's bodies. Hovering your cursor over certain places brings up some text or images. Very 2007 Flash. I like the quote, "Because Washington is Hollywood for ugly people." Doesn't the dude who made this website have to keep paying for the domain? I mean, it was made in 2006, so has he been paying for this domain since 2006? Y7info. Y7, which is, the letter Y typed 7 times, is a pretty cool website that generates random items on the screen every time you refresh. It's actually where the thumbnail comes from. Yeah, that alien. I found that on there and then reverse image searched it. Apparently it's named Gray. That's a cute name for an alien if you ask me. Anyway, you can keep refreshing as much as your heart desires and always discover something new. Sometimes objects are clickable, but for the most part, they're not. In the lower part of the website, you see 3 shapes. I wonder what cool things these lead us to. Oh, NFTs that cost $4,500. Cool. And guys, make sure to not screenshot these NFTs because that would be illegal. Anyway, let's move on to the next site. RateMyPoo.com. Ever wanted to rate someone's poop? Yeah, me neither. I told you guys, these are just the strangest websites I could find. Rate My Poo is sadly no longer in service. Yeah, so it's no longer in service and it just loads in a picture of Trump. And when you try to find another picture, you'll be met with an error screen. I feel like society would be a lot better if this website was still up. Alright, I'm done. Lowmando.com. This website scared the hell out of me when I was browsing it. So it loads up a YouTube video where you play rock, paper, scissors against this boy. Already looks pretty creepy. Getting the incorrect code appears with this. But entering scissors, rock, paper, rock, scissors will grant you access to the door. Once here, it's like a full-on RPG video game. Beware, there are jump scares. Now, I won't be playing any jump scares because I actually like you guys. But yeah, this website is basically a video game. It's a horror video game. It's really, really cool. Wow, it actually scared me. I usually don't get scared by video games, but that one caught me off guard, bro. Zombo.com. This website just loads up the title and a spinning, loading bar. The audio consists of a man welcoming you to Zombo.com and letting you know that anything is possible at Zombo.com.
This is Zombo.com. Welcome to Zombo.com. You can do anything at Zombo.com. Anything at all.
There's nothing more to this website. It's just that. So if you ever need any inspiration, maybe sending a risky text to your crush, make sure to load up Zombo.com and I'm sure you'll be able to get a nice response from your crush. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. This video was a little mixed because, we stick to morbid topics and this one had some morbid topics, but it wasn't fully morbid. So let me know if you guys like that. Maybe some of you guys like me being serious, but I know I like getting my personality out there. Someone got mad at me for talking about my personality, but unsubscribe. I love you guys forever. I'll see you guys next time I upload.